apartment, got the plans, got the whole aesthetic locked. Linen sheets, 2 candles, books I've halfway read on the nightstand top. LinkedIn says I'm thriving, Instagram agrees. Therapist says I'm making progress, she charges by the hour, so I believe. Yeah. Got the morning routine, got the evening one too. Got a fridge full of groceries and the kitchen I actually use. Got my boundaries written down, laminated file. Got everything I wanted at like 27 years and some change. Ask me how I'm doing, I say honestly great. Ask me what I'm missing and I'll find somewhere else to look. Got it together mostly. The apartment, the job, the whole thing. Got it together mostly. Just the one part I keep not finishing. Got it together. Candles lit, leash renewed, plants alive. Got it together mostly. That one corner still a little undone. My friends say I'm glowing, I say thanks, I moisturize. My mother says you seem so happy, I don't correct a lie, it's not a lie exactly. It's a partial truth, happy is the baseline. Something else lives in the back room too. Something that comes out when a good song hits too right. Or when I'm in an Uber at 1 a.m. on a Saturday night. Not sad, just aware of a particular kind of quiet that the candles don't quite fix and the routines can't quiet. Ask me what I'm working on, I'll show you the vision board. Ask me what I'm scared of, I'll talk about work. Got it together mostly. The savings, the skin, the sleep schedule. Got it together mostly. Just that one thing I keep almost addressing. Got it together. Gym 3 times, therapy twice a month. Got it together mostly. That one corner still undone. I'm not broken, I just have this one room. I keep the door mostly closed on. It's fine in there, it's fine, I'll get to it. Got it together mostly. Got it together mostly. Mostly. Got it together mostly. Got it together mostly. Yeah. Read the text at 9, it's now 9:03. If I reply right now, he's gonna think I'm free. And I am free, but that's not information I'm giving out. Not until I know what this whole situation is about. He said you up, classic, low effort, 11 p.m. I typed 3 different answers, deleted all of them. When we just finished the show, which is technically true. Left off the part where I've been staring at my phone thinking about you. This is not a game, this is self-preservation. I've been burned enough times to know that fast means nothing to him and everything to me. Don't text back too fast. Don't let him know you checked your phone at 9:01. Don't text back too fast. Don't give it all away before you know what this becomes. Don't text back too fast, even when the answer's already in your mouth. Don't text back too fast. Let him wonder for a minute, let him wonder. My friend said, just be yourself. And I said, which self? The one that double texts or the one that plays it well? Because myself sent 7 messages unanswered in 2021. And myself cried in the Whole Foods parking lot and called her everyone. Myself is done, the works is in the therapy, the journal. Learn that being myself requires knowing which part's eternal and which part's just the anxious part that needed someone's approval. Now I wait the 9 minutes like it's tactical, not beautiful. Not playing games, just protecting something. I built a whole soft life, I'm not torching it for you up. Don't text back too fast. Don't let him know you've been composing since he sent it. Don't text back too fast. Don't show the one and before you know the intent. Don't text back too fast, even though the one in is so loud right now. Don't text back too fast. Let him wonder just a little, let him work. Maybe I should just say what I mean. Maybe the games aren't protecting anything. also waiting 9 minutes thinking the same thing. Maybe we're both just scared. Don't text back too fast, or do don't text back too fast. I don't know anymore. The phone's in my hand. I'm typing. Yeah. He was perfect on paper. I found a red pen. Started looking for reasons before he gave me one. He said, I really like you. I heard a trap. Smiled to his face, went home and played my exit map. He showed up consistent, I called it suspicious. He made me feel safe, I called it ambitious. Like, what does he want? Nobody's this nice. I've been the girl who left before she could be left twice. I know what I'm doing, I've done it before. I can see the whole thing from up here, and I still walk to the door. Self-sabotage season, and I'm out here again. Self-sabotage season, running from the things I actually want. Self-sabotage season, I could tell you why, I've been in therapy about it. Self-sabotage season, knowing why doesn't make you stop. He texted thinking about you on a random Wednesday. I showed my friend, she said that's sweet. I said that's strange, no more people say that's sweet. I know that, but I've been waiting for the other shoe so long I can't sit back. I create the distance I complain about being in. I close the door and then I wonder why it's them. I have a whole therapist dedicated to this pattern, and I still pick the fight about the dishes on a Saturday. I named the pattern, journaled about it 12 times. I understand the origin and I still ran at the first sign of something real. Self-sabotage season, I can see it happening live. Self-sabotage season, watching myself do the thing I said I wouldn't. Self-sabotage season, I sent the text that burned it before he could. Self-sabotage season, know why watching yourself anyway is its own kind of losing. What if I just stayed? What if I let someone stay? What if the other shoe just doesn't drop this time? What if I'm the other shoe? Self-sabotage season, I'm trying to make it short. Self-sabotage season this year. Main character, energy Monday through Thursday. Friday I'm a side character in my own movie. Honestly, Saturday morning I woke up and cried about a mug you gave me that I kept. That's where we are. But by noon I was back, mascara fixed, playlist running. Called my best friend, told her about the mug. She said, don't throw it out then. I said, I know, and put it in the back of the cabinet, right next to the other things I haven't dealt with yet. I post a soft life, I'm living about 70% of it. The other 30 is behind the camera, behind the bathroom door. Behind, I'm good, you good. Main character, off days included. Main character, even when I'm on the floor. Main character, even with the mug behind the cabinet. Even with the 30% I don't post. Main character, leading role, even when the leading role cries about a mug on a Saturday evening, especially then. I went to brunch in a dress that was doing a lot of work. Smiled through the mimosas like the 30% didn't exist. My friend said, you're glowing. The moisturizer really does carry. The glow is real, the mug is also real. Both both can be true and I'm barely holding the two of them simultaneously without dropping one. Some days the main character is winning, some days she's done-ish, not actually done, just done for the afternoon. Back by then, the playlist ready, 30% in the back room. I don't need to be okay every day, I just need to be the one who keeps showing up. The main character shows up, even when showing up looks like crying about a mug and then gonna month. Main character, off days and on days. Main character, the mug can't stay in the cabinet. Main character, the 30% doesn't disqualify me from the leading role of my own life. Actually, main character. Some days I'm in the trailer, some days I'm in the deleted scenes. Either way, the movie is mine. Either way, I'm the one in the frame. I'm the main character, even in the ugly scenes, even when I'm not performing it, even when no one's watching. Even then, I'm still the one this is about. Main character, off days included. Main character, the mug is in the cabinet. Main character, I'll deal with it eventually. Main character, 30% in all. Still me, still the lead, still. I'm an open book, just certain chapters locked. The chapter about why I flinch at certain tones. The chapter about the year I don't discuss at parties. The chapter where I learn that need is a liability. I tell you about my job, my friends, my 5-year plan. I tell you about my childhood, the PG-13 version. I tell you what I want for dinner, what I think about the news. I tell you almost everything and call it being open with you. I'm not hiding, I'm curating. There's a difference, I think there's a difference. Selective vulnerability. I'll give you the highlight reel of my damage. Selective vulnerability. Enough to seem real, not enough to actually need you. Selective vulnerability. I built a whole relationship with it. It's comfortable in here on this side of the glass. Selective vulnerability. Safe and alone at the same time. Almost connection, almost. He asked me once, what are you actually scared of? And I listed 3 external things with confidence. Career stuff, losing people I love, climate change. He said no, what are you scared of in here? I changed the subject. He let me, which was either kind or he already knew that some doors open from the inside or not at all. I've had this door for years, it's very well maintained. I know every hinge on it, I repaint it every spring. I wanna open it, I've been wanting to open it. I just keep getting close and doing maintenance instead. Selective vulnerability. I tell you about the hard years in overview. Selective vulnerability. Enough to build trust, not enough to actually fall. Selective vulnerability. I know the distance I'm keeping, I know it's a choice, I know the choice is costing me something. Selective vulnerability. Almost open, not yet. What would happen if I just said the real thing? Not the curated version, not the palatable version, just what's in the chapter I keep locked. What if you stayed after that? Selective vulnerability. I'm working on the lock. Selective vulnerability. Selective vulnerability. Some days I get further. Selective vulnerability. Today I got close. Almost said the real thing. Almost. The door is still here. I'll try again tomorrow. me be clear about what the rotation is. It's not a situationship graveyard, it's a process. I'm not stringing anyone along, they know the assignment. We're all adults here, everyone signed the alignment. There's the one who texts good morning and means it casually. There's the one who calls instead of text, I respect that actually. There's the one I went to dinner with twice and the conversation's great, but conversation isn't everything at 28. This is not desperation, this is interview rounds. I'm the hiring manager of my own personal life, and these are second interviews. Rotation, not what you think, not avoiding love, just doing due diligence. Rotation, everybody's a finalist until someone shows me something that changes the math. Rotation, I'm not closed off, I'm selective, there's a difference and I need you to know the difference. Rotation, I want the real thing, I'm just taking the time to find it. My mother said you're too picky and I said thank you. She thought that was an insult, I thought it was a review. I watched her settle for manageable for 30-something years. I love her, I learned from her, I'm taking a different gear. The one who cooks, I like that, I'm noting that. The one who listens when I've ended putting that on the board. In fact, the one who still texts first after 3 weeks, that's a point. I'm building a profile, I'm doing the work, I'm not just filling the joint. This is not a game, this is research. I've been burned enough times to know the vibe check takes a minute. Rotation, not what you think, not keeping options open out of fear. Rotation, everybody showing me something and I'm writing all of it down. Rotation, I'm not unavailable, I'm deliberate. The right one will make the rotation and the relevation. I want the real thing, I just know now what real looks like. The one who makes the rotation obsolete, the one I stopped interviewing for, the one who walks in and I close the whole process. I'm ready for that one, I've been ready, I'm just not settling for almost. Rotation, due diligence. Rotation, not closing. Rotation, just making sure this time the real thing. This time the real thing. I kept the text, not to send them, just to read them. When I start forgetting what the situation actually was, memory does this thing where it softens the difficult parts, turns red flags into aesthetic, turns distance into art. So I kept the text as a historical document to remind me what I've been busy looks like in frequency. What you know how I am sounds like as an explanation. What I care about you looks like with no corresponding action. I'm not bitter, I'm informed, there's a difference, and it took me a while to know the difference. Receipts, not for revenge, for reference. Receipts, so the next time feels like something I walked into with my eyes open. Receipts, I know exactly what happened because I have documentation. Receipts, not holding the record, so I never mistake this for love again. Receipts, yeah. He said I was too sensitive, I had that one bookmark. He said he didn't like labels but used them when they suited him. He said I'm just honest, like honesty without kindness is a virtue. I said okay, I had already decided not to argue. I stayed 4 months past when I knew what this was. That's on me, I keep that one in a different folder. Not to punish myself, just to recognize the pattern, so the next time I feel that particular pull I can count on. No villain in this story, just two people wrong for each other. And now knowing which parts I can't control. Not a weapon, no weather report. Receive. This is what that storm looked like, step by step. Receive. So I can read the pressure dropping earlier next time. Receive. Not living in it, just learning from it, so I never stand that long in the rain again. Receipts. I forgive myself for the 4 months past the knowing. I forgive him for not being who I needed. I keep the receipts, not because I'm angry, but because forgetting is how I end up here again. Receipts, file, not frame. Receipts, learn, not carry. Receipts, reference only. Receipts, I'm good now, I'm good. Eyes open, this time. Eyes open. I've been the strong one for so long I forgot what it feels like to put it down somewhere safe. I hold it together in the morning, hold it at work, hold it at dinner when they ask how I've been. I'm so good at the holding, I made it into a whole personality. But there's this thing I keep almost saying to people who probably wouldn't know what to do with it. I don't need saving, I need somewhere to put this down for a minute. Just a minute, just a soft place. Give me a soft place, not forever, just for tonight. Give me a soft place where the holding can stop for a little while. Give me a soft place, not a fix, not advice, not a question, just a soft place where I can be the one who needs something for once. A soft place. I'm afraid if I show the tired part, it'll be the only part you see from then on. Afraid you'll stop seeing the capable one and only see the one who needed. I've watched women put their soft down in front of people and watch those people back away slowly. So I keep the soft in the back of the apartment, in the room with the door mostly closed. I know not everyone leaves, I know some people stay for the whole thing. I'm just not sure yet if you're that kind of person, and the finding out requires putting the soft down first. Give me a soft place, not a perfect one, just a willing one. Give me a soft place where the tire can come out without apology. Give me a soft place, not forever, I'm not asking for forever, just long enough to remember that I don't have to hold everything all the time, all alone. A soft place. If I showed you the tired, would you stay? If I showed you the scared, would you stay? If I showed you the room with the door mostly closed, would you stay? Long enough for me to open it. A soft place, just this once. Soft place, let me put it down. A soft place, I'll pick it back up, I promise. I always pick it back up. Just one soft place, please, please. I had to unlearn that love means someone leaving eventually. That quiet means the calm before, not actual peace. That asking for something is the same as being too much. That I need you right now is a sentence that ends relationships. I learned these things somewhere between 8 and 23. From watching and from living and from receiving. And they kept me safe, I give them that, they had a function. But safe and closed look the same from certain angles. The unlearning is slower than the learning was. And the learning wasn't even slow, it was just Tuesday. And then it was a belief system. Unlearn. Put it down even when it feels like protection. Unlearn. The thing that kept you safe isn't keeping you safe anymore. Unlearn. Nah, forget, the memory is information. Just unlearn the instructions that came with it. Unlearn. Slowly, it's allowed to be slow. I had to unlearn that I'm only as good as my usefulness, that love is a transaction and I need to bring enough, that rest is laziness and softness is a weakness, that the strong one doesn't get to fall apart on weeknights. My therapist says these things make sense where they came from. I believe a context is everything. I'm not blaming anyone, but the context changed and the instructions didn't update. And now I'm running old software on a completely different landscape. Update in progress, it's taking longer than expected. Some files are resistant, some files are deeply embedded. I'm being patient with the process. The process is being patient with me. Unlearn that love always comes with a bill attached. That being soft means being a target. Unlearn that the good thing is always on its way out. Just unlearn. Start with one thing, unlearn that one thing today, tomorrow, another. Unlearn. What if love is just love sometimes? What if soft is just soft sometimes? What if rest is just rest? What if I am enough without the usefulness? What if, let me try to what if. Unlearn, one thing at a time. Unlearn, I'm getting there. Unlearn. Today I let someone help me, and I didn't apologize for it. That's something. Unlearn slowly, still going. Unlearn. 24 hours after closure, and I made my bed. Weird that I made my bed. I haven't made my bed in 2 weeks straight. 24 hours after closure, and I ordered my own food. The whole thing, all the sides, no negotiating the menu. 24 hours after closure, and I slept in the middle. Woke up without obligation, that part felt a little good. Called my friends, told them it was done. They said finally. I said I know, which is not the same as saying it was easy. Not celebrating, just noting that I'm still alive. Still standing in my kitchen, making coffee for exactly 1. And it's okay, it's actually okay. 24 hours after closure, and I'm still here. 24 hours after closure, and the apartment is still mine. 24 hours, slept in the middle, made my bed. Cried once this morning, ordered breakfast, read and said 24 hours after closure, and I am not as broken as I thought I'd be. 24 hours, still here. My friend said, how are you? And I said, genuinely unsure. She said, that's honest, and we sat with that for a while. I cried in the afternoon, the good kind, the releasing kind, not the spiral kind, just the acknowledgement kind. I went for a walk, the city was doing the city thing. I'm bothered by my particular situation entirely. That helped actually, the city's complete indifference. Put my thing in proportion without diminishing it. I'm not fine, I wanna be accurate. I'm functional with the side of sad, and functional is enough for day one. Functional is genuinely enough for day one. 24 hours after closure, and I went outside. 24 hours after closure, and I didn't text him. 24 hours, didn't text, went for a walk, came back. The apartment still smells like the candle I light, not like that. 24 hours after closure, and I am already more like myself than I was yesterday. 24 hours, slowly better. Day 2 will be different. Day 2 might be harder. Day 7 might surprise me. Either way, I made my bed today. I slept in the middle, that's mine now. The middle's mine. 24 hours, still here. 24 hours, the middle of the bed. 24 hours, my candle, my food order, my whole thing still here, getting there. Day 1, still here. My love language is acts of service and a little words of affirmation. His was quality time and physical touch, different translation. I kept showing up with groceries and thoughtful things. He kept reaching for proximity and I kept not knowing what that means. Not that I didn't want it, I just didn't know how to receive it. Touch is communication, I learned it late and I've been piecing together slowly like a language class I started mid-semester. Still conjugating verbs while he was already writing literature. I wanna learn your language, I'm not naturally fluent, but I'm enrolled and I'm attending every class. Love language untranslated, I'm doing my best with the dictionary I have. Love language untranslated, some things get lost and some things land exactly right. Love language, I show up in the only way I know how, and I'm learning yours simultaneously. Love language untranslated, we're both speaking, we're both trying to hear. He learned that when I go quiet, it's not abandonment, it's processing. I process in private, it's just how the wiring. When he stopped taking it personally around month 3, that was work. I watched him do the work, I'm grateful actually. I learned that I need to be near you isn't demand, it's his vocabulary for I'm a little scared right now, hold my hand. I'm getting better at the translation, he's getting better at mine. Two people learning each other's language in real time. Yeah, it's not perfect, it's not supposed to be perfect yet. We're in the intermediate class, and intermediate is real progress. We're doing well in intermediate. Love language untranslated, we get it wrong sometimes and we try again. Love language untranslated, some sentences we've had to say 3 different ways. Love language, I'm showing up in yours more than I used to. You're showing up in mine more than you knew you could. Yeah. Love language untranslated, we're both fluent and trying, and that's the one that matters most. Maybe the language isn't the point, maybe the point is the learning of it, the showing up to the lesson, even when the lesson is hard, even when you conjugate it wrong. You showed up, I showed up, that's fluency in the love language. Still learning yours, love language, still teaching mine. Love language, getting closer every day, getting closer. Untranslated, but understood. Untranslated, but understood. Untranslated, but understood. Yeah. Let me tell you what the soft life actually is. It's not the linen sheets, although the linen sheets are part of it. It's saying no without a paragraph of explanation. It's the boundary that holds because you mean it, not because you practice. It's leaving the thing that wasn't serving you before you convince yourself it was growing on you. It's the Tuesday when nothing's wrong and everything's fine, and you're sitting there without waiting for the other shoe. I earned this, not by being perfect, by making the hard choices before the soft ones were possible. Soft life thesis, peace and not passive. Soft life thesis, you have to build it on purpose. Soft life thesis, the candles and the skincare are the surface. Underneath is a whole system I constructed, decision by decision, boundary by boundary, no by no. The soft life is the hardest work I've ever done. Soft life thesis, worth it. Every single hard part, worth it. I used to think rest was something you earned at the end, some future date when everything was handled enough. I waited for that date for about 6 years, and then I took the rest anyway because the date wasn't coming. I used to think I'll be happy when what exactly? When the goal, when the number, when the relationship, when the apartment, the wind kept moving. So I moved the wind to now. That's the soft life. I moved the wind to now. Not done building, never actually done, but I stopped waiting for completion. life thesis. You don't wait for perfect. Soft life. You live inside the building. Soft life. The work and the peace aren't opposites. You can be both right now simultaneously. Decision by decision, boundary by boundary. Now by now, the soft life is happening while I'm still figuring it out. Soft life thesis in progress, always in progress. Always. This is not a destination. This is just how I move now. Carefully, on purpose, with intention, and the occasional really good candle. Soft life thesis, earned it, on, going. Soft life thesis, in progress and worth it. Soft life thesis, the peace, the boundary, the no, the rest, the now, the whole thing. Soft life, hard work, worth it, worth it, worth it. Yeah. I woke up this morning and nothing was wrong. Just Tuesday in the light, and the coffee I like. No performance, no management, no holding the things. Just me in my kitchen being exactly who I am. The hard feelings aren't gone. I wanna be accurate. They filed, they referenced the part of the record, but they're not running the morning anymore. And that took a while, and I want a name that it took a while. This is what handling looks like. Not healed, handled, not fixed, functional, not done. Just doing it better than yesterday. Consistently doing it better. Hard feelings handled, not erased, integrated. Hard feelings handled, they're part of the record, not the whole story. Hard feelings handled. Self-sabotage is slow now. The door is open more than it's closed. Hard feelings handled. I'm still working on some of them, but working is different from drowning in them. Hard feelings handled. I let someone in last month, really in. Not the curated version, not the PG chapter. The one that asked, what are you actually scared of? And I told him, and I watched his face, and he stayed. And I didn't run, or I ran a little and came back, which is basically a miracle by my previous benchmark. The door is open, I'm not standing in the doorway anymore. I'm inside the room, and the room is not that scary actually. Not a fairy tale, just a Tuesday morning where I chose to stay. And it went okay, it's something I'm celebrating now, because I know what went okay. Cost, and I paid it, and I'm still here. Hard feelings handled. I told him and he stayed. Hard feelings handled. I stayed too, that's the part I'm proud of. Hard feelings handled. The soft life and the hard feelings can coexist. Turns out they always could, I just had to let them. Hard feelings handled. Both things true, both things mine, both things fine. Soft life, hard feelings, both real, both mine. The candles and the scary, the boundaries and the wanting, the handled and the still working on. Both mine, all of it mine. Hard feelings handled, I'm still here. Hard feelings handled, softer than before. Hard feelings handled. The door is open, the room is mine, the Tuesday is mine, the coffee is mine. The hard feelings handled. I'm good, I'm actually good. Getting there.